Today, let's talk about the NBA's new sleeper team, the New Orleans Pelicans. I believe that the New Orleans Pelicans, they're going to be a great team coming into this next 2022-2023 NBA season, and that's also included with the comeback of Zion Williamson and the new pieces that they've added to the team. I believe that these new pieces will be able to take this team to another level and a lot further, and these new pieces consist of players like CJ McCollum and Larry Nance. And these players and some of the not newer but newer to the team players are going to benefit Zion's play, because I feel like we forgot how good Zion was in just his second year. Zion averaged 27 points in a system where there was not that much spacing. He played with players like Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams alongside with Zion. That's not beneficial because those are all three players who utilize the paint, and that would just end up clogging the paint. So now that they have players like Valanciunas and CJ, they have Brandon Ingram, just players that can spread the court. So Zion has all the space he needs to be able to penetrate into the lane and get more points. And I can see Zion averaging 27 points again, but I think he's going to up his assists because he has a bunch of more shooters that he can kick out to. And while we're on the talking, let's just talk about this man, Brandon Ingram. Oh my God. You can tell this man has been in the lab just by the way his hair looks. He looks bummy. But you know, that man does not care about his look. He just been in the gym hooping. I guarantee you he's going to come back an all-star. You can bet that. That man is going to be a problem next year. So him and Zion being that 1 and 2, and then CJ's going to be a wonderful 3 for them. A seamless fit. Them boys going to be demonic. They're going to be scary. But now let's get into their younger players that they have. First, we're going to talk about their 6'8" power forward, Herb Jones. To start his rookie season, he only averaged 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, but we've seen a lot of upside for him on the defensive end. He looks like he's going to be a menace on the defensive end, and he's off to a great start. He made the 2021-2022 All-Rookie team, and he looks like he's going to be something. He's not going to be a star in this league, but I believe he's going to be a phenomenal starter. Someone like a peak PJ Tucker, in my opinion, who's better on offense. He has that type of potential, and PJ Tucker is one of the best role players in the league, possibly one of the best role players of all time. And I think Herb Jones is going to be that. I think he could be more, but if he stays on this Pelicans team, I see that's what his role is going to be. Now, let's talk about their next young player, Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy, he hasn't gone off to the greatest start. He's averaged 5 points, 2 rebounds, and not even a whole assist, but basically. But he has a lot of offensive upside. We've seen a few games in like Summer League where he's just gone off and been that guy. And he could be that on this Pelicans team. He could be a 6-man until somebody gets old, possibly in the future if CJ gets old and he stays on the team. Trey can slide into that role and provide offense and be a similar player to CJ. But this man, Trey Murphy, is 6'8". I mean, it's crazy. You're going to have a 6'8", small forward, power forward, who's able to efficiently score. Basically like another Brandon Ingram. And that's one of their diamond in the roughs. This team has just so much potential on their younger players. Like, they just have so many young players, and they rebuilt the right way in order to put their team in a perfect position in order to win. And I think that this team, since they did it in such a way, they're going to be a problem, like I've been saying this whole video. And you got to think, they still have so many of their picks. They have the Lakers picks that they got in the Anthony Davis trade. They still have some of their picks. And those Laker picks, since they're much further in the future, LeBron's probably going to be retired then, or see somewhat of a decline. Those picks are probably going to be high picks, at least at minimum lottery picks. So you're going to have a great team, and then you're still going to have these picks, and you're going to be able to put in talent of young players each year. They're going to look similar to how Golden State was. Where Golden State, they got to the point where everyone got injured, KD left, and then they kind of had a 2-year hiatus where they weren't great and they got these big picks, and then we see them win the championship this year, and we look and they're like, man, they're contending right now, and they have these young players. That's how I think we're going to see the Pelicans in the future, because they're going to be contending and they're still going to have so many of these picks. Or, if they don't have these picks, they could just trade them and get somebody even better to help them win that championship even sooner and contend. That's just crazy to me. Every aspect of got the game that they need. They're on their way to or already have it. They're built for the future perfectly. And I think if their GM can just keep what they're doing, stay on this track, they're for sure going to be in the finals. At least once. But in my opinion, I believe that they're going to be in there more than once. And they're going to capture one at least. Because this team just has way too much upside. Only way that they don't get that far is if Zion is unhappy with the team or Zion is injured. That's the only way I can see this team just having a major decline. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the Pelicans. And y'all need to stop sleeping on them boys. Thank y'all for watching this whole video. NBA Sphinx, out.